Hello everyone, Niv Danieli here from MTG Madness, and today we're going to do a sealed draft, sealed Phantom, sorry. We have a PTQ coming up, and I thought it's going to be quite a good practice. As with any sealed, we're going to start by rarity and see if we have any bombs, and or something that points us to that direction. So here we have Sirak Dragonclaw, which is very good, Fishline, which is fixing, the Vizier, which is fine, Howl of the Hordes, which isn't that playable. High Sentinels is very good. Dig Through Time is very good. And Altar of the Brood is also pretty much unplayable. So we have two very good cards with the Surek Dragonclaw and High Priests. And we also have a good card in Dig Through Time. So let's sort here by color and basically just go through all the colors. And if we have anything that we don't want, we can just hide it. So the morphs are fine. Siegecraft we can hide. So white seems to be kind of controlish. It's not the aggressive white, which is something to note. I usually very much like the black-white aggro decks. If we can make them this sealed, I'm not sure we'll be able to, but we'll see. Actually, I did not want that card. Let's hide both of these. Counter spells are actually very good and sealed. Scheming could be okay. Two forces away are good. And Stubborn Denial, I don't like main deck too much. So, and the blue is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Black seems to be very weak. Okay. Swift Kick, I'm gonna put in for now. The two War Shriekers are actually pretty good. How can I sit here like a red mana cost? That it's gonna go the other way around, I'm not sure. Anyway. Out of the Horde is not playable. Okay, so the red actually seems fine. You will not need to seek the horizons pretty much ever. This might be good. We'll see. It depends on the deck. Green seems okay. And let's see. So we have three teamwork cards. And they're all pretty good. We have two Ifrit Weapon Masters, which are also pretty good. The Aven is perfectly acceptable. The Mantis is also very good. Absent Guide is pretty good. Death Frenzy is fine. I'd rather play it in the sideboard usually. Chief of the Edge is very good, but we don't have too many black playables that we want to play. And the Rexarsa Vizier, I didn't see any interesting delve cards with that. So let's hide these ones for now. We'll also hide the basic lands, just so we will be able to set our colors or a color fixing on the top, and then we'll have on the bottom here the cards. So here are a bunch of banners, and I don't really want any of those. I'm gonna play a banner if I have to, but I'd rather not. So here I'm just gonna sort by colors and fixings that are possible. Okay. So I think we can pretty much safely cut black out. We don't have any bomb rare, and the black cards aren't too impressive. What happened there? And So now I need to decide three colors out of these four. If my main is gonna be green blue, which I think it might be. I think green is our best color here, actually by quite a lot. Fine. Um, so let's start with Teamer and see how that goes. Uh, Basically, besides the High Priest and the two Ifrit Wayfinder, Weapon Masters, it wasn't anything too, not this guy, there wasn't anything too exciting in white, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's put all of this in the top. So these are possible white splashes. Let's see how many white cards we can use to splash, or how many non-basic lands we're going to use. So we're going to use this one either way. So this is one white, two white. You're not going to play this or this. Okay, so we have four white fixings. So we can theoretically splash them. Okay, so let's set up the groups differently and sort by converted mana cost and see what we have here. So we're not going to be aggressive in this deck, most likely. We probably don't want the Prowler. Double red is, it's much harder to get. Um, so this is also a morph. These are morphs. I don't really want the tracker. Okay. We're not going to have the scheming here. Quiet Contemplation could be fine. We'll see. Barrage of Bolters probably not necessary here. Also Row of Challenge. We Fight could be fine. Swift Kick I don't like too much here in this kind of deck. Seek the Horizons could be good. Um, if we're splashing white. So let's take the white cards out of here for just 1 second. Another thing to note is that we have two War Shriekers, which also give us white, even though it's a one-time thing. So what don't I like here? Mentor is fine if we're playing that kind of game. You probably don't need this. Or the Archer. You can actually just cut both of them. We don't really need one drops. The format is not as aggressive. Shadow Drift could be good. Um, so how many spells do we have for Quiet Compilation? We have 14 right now. Not that many instants. Actually, yeah, we do have quite a few instants here. Wi-Fi we can take out. And let's see if we can fit the mana or not. So if we take out all the white cards, we're gonna have 23. But I think it's safe enough to play like all these um, the four fixers and like one or two planes. That should be enough because they also give us the other colors. Dig through time should be very good here. So cards that I'm looking at cutting out are Seek the Horizons. Quiet Contemplation. Probably a cancel because we don't have that many blue cards here. I actually like the blue Loxodon here. Um, Probably the squad. So if we take these out, and this is our curve. We have some blockers if we need to. We have some aggression. Um, is there anything special here that I would want to play? Doesn't look like it so far. We're not aggressive enough for these white cards. I don't love the blue cards here. And the red cards here are fine, but nothing special. Okay, so let's try it like this. So this is 23 cards. Let's sort this by color and combine groups. So this is going to act as blue-green, and this is going to act as red-white. Okay, so let's put morphs here aside for now. Okay, so I think this is our first deck. Black just wasn't too playable, and white is a splash, but I think it's worth it because our prowl level just isn't high enough. Um, and straight up teamer. I mean, let's say that we don't play the white. If we put these aside, then we also put these lands aside because they don't do much, and then we only have two fixings. And we're gonna put what? The the two drops? I'm not sure I like that. Okay. So I do not need 4 planes. 2 planes should be fine. I do want more red. I probably also want one more blue. Okay. So we're gonna try this out and see how it works. See you guys in round 1.